The first few days were, and I'm not exaggerating, brutally funny. My first match was a festival of ignorance. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I remember jumping straight off a cliff for no apparent reason, running in circles on the doors map without finding the right one, and getting systematically crushed by giant hammers so much that I started to think they had something personal against me. Every fall was a lesson, yes, but it was also a dose of public humiliation, courtesy of 59 other players. But perseverance is a virtue, even for a born stumbler. Little by little, very little by little, I started to understand the flow of the game. I learned that you don't always have to run like crazy. Sometimes patience is key. I started to memorize some obstacle patterns, time my jumps a little better, and discover those little shortcuts that experienced players use to get to the next round. Every time I managed to qualify, even if it wasn't the last spot, I felt a little spark of hope. It was as if the game, very reluctantly, was accepting me. And then, the unthinkable happened. By some miraculous chance, I found myself in the final round. Adrenaline was coursing through my veins. My heart was beating so hard I thought my neighbors could hear it. It was the name of the final map you won. For example, Slippery Slope or Stumble Temple map. A map I already knew, but the pressure was immense. I saw the other players, true stumble professionals, executing tricks and shortcuts I could only dream of. My only goal was not to fall, not to trip, not to make a fool of myself in front of everyone watching me. I was just a few steps from the finish line. One precise jump over a spinning platform, a quick dodge of an obstacle, and there were only 3 of us left. I felt my hands trembling on the controller. My fingers seemed to have a life of their own. The finish line looked so close, but at the same time, so unreachable. It was now or never. The next jump would decide everything. Yes! Yes! I did it! My first victory in Stumble Guys! The scream I let out must have echoed through the whole house. I couldn't believe it. Me, the eternal loser, the champion of falls, had won. It's a moment I'll cherish forever. Proof that even the clumsiest noob can achieve glory. What I want to tell you with this story, stumblers, is to never give up, no matter how bad you think you are. Keep stumbling, keep falling, keep learning. Victory is sweet, especially when you've earned it with every hit and every frustration. Every defeat brings you one step closer to that epic moment. Thanks for joining me on this epic and little ridiculous journey. If you like this video and relate to my noob experience, please give it a big like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my next stumbles, and maybe a few more victories. And leave a comment below telling me, what was your first victory in Stumble Guys? Or what was your most memorable defeat?